Hello everyone. So today we are going to solve day 8 LeetCode maze challenge. So first of all we go to the website for checking out the problem statement. Here is day 8 challenge. Check if it is a straight line. So it's pretty simple, I guess. You are given an array coordinate. An array will be given which named as coordinate and which consists x coordinate and y coordinate, where x represents the where xy represents the coordinate point. Okay, if check if this point matches straight line in xy plane or not. So first example, 1 2, so here 1 2 2 3 2 3 3 4 3 4 4 5 4 5 5 6 5 6 and 6 7. We have, whether it is making a straight line or not, we have to check. So basic concept which we are going to follow is we will calculate the slope of these lines, this between these point, using formula x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So x2 minus x1, 2 minus 1 1 and 3 minus 2 1 means slope is 1. Okay, now we will start a looping from this point till last point and calculate the slope from the current point, which this point from this one to from this point to this point, and check whether it is equal to this slope or not, because if it is a straight line then the slope of this is equal to slope of this whole line. Slope of this line is equal to slope of this line or slope of this line. So basic concept is this, that only. So coming to the code part, what we have done is we have taken out the coordinates. These are the passing variable, so we are taking out these coordinate and store in a variable x1 x2 y1 y2. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, x1 1 and y1 2. This coordinate is saved. Then 2 3. After that, what we are doing here, x, we are calculating the slope, means x2 minus x1, this one x2 minus x1 and y2 minus y1, these two slopes we are calculating. Okay, so x2 minus x1, 2 minus 1 1 and 3 minus 2 1, this we are calculated for first point, between first one, means these 2 points we have calculated the slope. Why we are here, if we are dividing right now, means I meant to say that we can calculate the slope as well. Slope is equal to x2 minus x1 means 1 upon 1, 1 upon 1. But here we will not doing so, because in one test case, when I'm going to submit there, when one test case from negative point, the coordinate start from negative, and once the denominator comes as 0. So that's why we are modifying the formula. The formula is simple: slope is equal to x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So slope, we are modifying the formula, and just cross by cross multiplying we obtaining this formula, and we will do multiplication, because multiplication with 0 is not acceptable. I will show the error also. So now what we are doing, these 4 lines we have executed. Now coming from the loop, from xy, these two are variable in coordinate from starting from 2 till last. From 2 it is index of 0, it is index 1, so this is index 2. So pointing here at index 2. Now what we are trying to do, we are calculating xs and ys, means x minus x1 means x is pointing to 3, this variable is pointing to 3 and minus initial point, which is x1 1, means these 3 minus 1 4 minus 2, means we are calculating the slope of these 2 points. So it is comes at 2 and 2. Now what we have modified the formula, x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So slope should be equals to replaced by x by y slope, because we have implemented x2 minus x1 divided by y2 minus y1. So we have written here, and the current point slope is x is this one. This is current which we are pointing, means the current is this slope from 1 to 2 3 4, and previous is, or initial is 1 to 2 2 3, which will compare from every node. Okay, so after cross multiplication we will land up here. ys will be here and this x slope will here. So now x slope is 1 and ys right now we are calculated as 2, 1 into 2, 1 into 2, that is 2, and xs we have calculated in this loop right now for this point slope 2 and initial y slope as 1. So this is equal 2 and 2, this is equal. So after that condition, if a slope is not equal, if it is not equal, if at any point, then we have to return false, because one, if this slope is not equal, then it is not a straight line. Then after that straight line doesn't matter, because the whole straight line should be there. So uh, if at any point if slope is not equal, then return we have to false and come out from the loop, come out from the whole program. So if it's true, then it will back again here and increment and go to 4 and 5, and similarly calculate these again all and check. This time it will check the slope between 4 and 5 means 4 minus 1 3 and 5 minus 2 3 upon 3 1, and here is initial slope is 1. Again after increment 5 and 6, 5 minus 1 4, 6 minus 2 4 1, 4 upon 4, and initial slope is 1. Again increment to 6 and 7, 6 minus 1 5, 7 minus 2 5, 5 upon 5 1, slope is equal to slope, and after that element will be exhausted, so it come out from the loop and return true. So that much simple. So again I'm going to repeat. Firstly we will extract these two coordinates and calculate the slope of this. Then from here onward we will go to the last and calculate the slope from this, from that particular point, from starting point, and match if that slope is equal to the initial slope or not. If at any point till end not matching, then return we have to false. Okay, so here is my Python solution. X1 y1 we extracted the first coordinate, we extracted second coordinate, calculating x slope x2 minus x1 and calculating y slope y2 minus y1. For xy coordinate from 2 to, we are calculating each point slope xs ys, x slope y slope means, and then we are checking by modifying the formula. The main concept why we have done here, if we have, let me submit this, I will show you why we are not dividing the formula, why I have modified the formula, why we didn't dividing this means x by y. See, it's accepted. So coming to my profile, have tried before also. See this runtime error, so this one, submission. So here it is. Here what we are talking about, if the coordinates start from negative quadrant, means if it is starts from negative quadrant, means negative coordinate, then sometime it will land up, maybe land up with a zero denominator by slope. Here it is. Here minus 2 minus minus 2, so minus 2 minus of minus plus 2, so 0, so denominator will be 0. That's why in line 7 it is divided by 0. That's why we have modified to, or modified the formula to this one. Here what we have done in my first solution, I have initial slope, then calculated slope, and just matches the calculated slope and initial slope, which is not equal, because divide by 0 is not applicable. We can do also by the try and catch block here. The try and accept block. Try and accept block also can solve the problem, but it will make little bit complicated. So it's easy to modify this formula to this and apply the simple logic here. So the raw code for the C++, Java, and Python will be available at my GitHub profile, and the given link will be given to my YouTube in the description section. If you like this video, please like, share, and comment. Here we come. Here day 8. May late. May day 8. So it looks like that. Here is Python solution. Here is C++. Here it is Java. So if you find any error, you can raise the issue simply like from here. In the uh, past time, one Java code has an error in increment. So one has just raised the issue, and I have corrected the code that is shown as a let's see. I have uploaded day 4, and then after that day 4 Java code issue fixed. So you can simply raise an issue here. I will definitely going to solve this. So if you please like and share the video. Thank you for watching the video.